The first ask comes from to Elvis. I have a concern. Where did you get those good looks? I'm just trying to get some advice, you know. Also, how is it usually where you work? It seems you're stressed sometimes. What? Good looks? I do not understand what you mean by that. Well, there's always something new to experiment with. Not that that's actually a problem. The more information we have on our hands, the better. It saves us from further complications in the future. And of course, from time to time, things could get, let's say, a bit explosive. From Alex Can Art. What's your relationship with the king and queen? Are you all friends? Or is it just professional? How's the determination projects going? The king and queen? Why yes, one could say we were friends, even though I tried to keep it professional. Such kind and lovely people, so full of hope. It was quite endearing. Until that happened. After the queen's disappearance, everything... No, there's no point in remembering the past. Forget I said anything. Now that I think about it, I had a meeting with the king soon. What was it today? I suppose that has to wait now. Hold on! How do you know of the... Never mind. Of course you know. Why wouldn't you? I guess there is no harm on talking about it. It's hard to say we want to extract determination from human souls, but it is not as easy as it sounds. We were creating a machine that would make the whole process of extracting determination easier and precise. We don't want to accidentally destroy the souls. It's, still not perfect yet. There's still much to be done. Let's just hope everything stays exactly how I left it. Oh, and also correction. I still work for the king. This is just a small inconvenience. Is it completely empty in here? Free time, please. I barely have any. My schedule is always full. Oh, you mean the lizard lady? Yes, I've worked with her. She's still young, a bit skittish, clumsy, but incredibly smart. She'd made many mistakes her first day, which was worrisome and annoying. But that was easily fixed. If I remember, she also had a strange interest for human things, cartoons specifically. Ironic, if you ask me. I just wish she won't scatter them or make a mess all around the lab while I'm gone. From Connor McCowell. Dear W.D Gaster. Quite formal. I am writing you to ascertain your relation with the Skeleton Brothers. It's become something of a hot topic among the gossip in the scientific communities, I must admit. 3 prevailing theories have formed. The last one seems a bit out there, I must admit. The theories go that you are the brother's father, you are some missing third older brother, or that, and this sounds particularly outlandish, the brothers are the results of your split personality when you fell into the determination extractor, with Sans being the left analytical side of your brain, and Papyrus being the right emotional side of your brain. I apologize if this letter comes across as rude, but I always find it prudent to solve debates by asking the source. Your friend in the physical and magical sciences, Dr. C.H. McConnell. P.S. I do apologize if this letter is particularly long and takes up too much of your valuable time. Not at all, but... Excuse me. Hot topic? Gossip? Is this a joke? They are my sons. Why would my personal life be anything to gossip about? Am I that fascinating? I wouldn't be surprised in that case. Wait. No. Sans! Papyrus! Oh dear, they must be so worried. They're probably wondering where I am. They might believe I abandoned them, or worse. They might even think I'm dead. Oh, no. This is... not good. From Izzy Lee. Greetings, Gaster. How did you get into science? Did you just find a book one day and get interested? Or has it been a dream of yours? I do enjoy this question. From Vic Olivares. Hey, Gaster. Question. What's your favorite branch of science? Political, biology, chemistry, etc.? I read tons of books as a kid. I would even say it was one of my favorite things to do when I was younger. There wasn't much to do anyway, so I had to entertain myself. I found science books to be too interesting. So much information, the discoveries of that time and history behind all of it. Yet, there are still so many things that we are not able to understand. I had wished to help. I wanted to be a part of it. Although I will admit science wasn't my main interest. But after the war, the loss of our people, the despair of what would await us, we had to do something. I had to get us out of here, or at least make this jail feel closer to what used to be our home. I couldn't leave them to rot in the dark. From Ray Draws Things, greetings from the American part of the surface, Gaster. Hope you're doing well. I have only 2 questions for you. 1. If you were there before the war, how common was it that humans knew magic? And 2. What gave you the idea for the Gaster Blaster? Was it a manifestation of your soul? Or did you have to bind it to yourself? From Tony Bajaj. Hello, Gaster. We all will ask this at one point. Did you create the Gaster Blasters? Of course. Many humans knew magic. It wasn't that uncommon. They learned multiple spells, potions, etc. They even used to exist things like wizards and all of that. But it seems that over time, humans have stopped practicing it. There were no monsters left, meaning there was nothing left to destroy. Therefore, no reason to learn. And yes, I made the Gaster Blasters. I thought it would be kinda obvious since my name is, never mind. As you say, I had to bind it to my soul. I thought I could use it against the barrier, but that idea got discarded. They can be used to block and attack. Its damage is based around the objective's level of violence. The higher it is, the stronger the damage. I suppose you can imagine for what else I had it in mind when creating them. From Springcrap. A little question. Who are your followers? Are they creations of your own making? Loyal assistants, family, friends? Were they created from the void? My followers? They insist on calling themselves that. My own creations? No. They are my loyal assistants. I haven't seen them in a while. And creations from the void? Is that where I am? I wouldn't be surprised after all. It's very dark in here. And empty. From Missy Yalkovic. Hey Gaster, what do you think about soul power? And with Sans' HP being 1, but it knows he's powerful. What do you think about those 2 things? What is there to say about soul power? Souls are the culmination of every being. Every soul is unique. Souls have determination in it. Its amount will differ. Monster souls are weak and lack determination, while human souls have a higher amount of it. Human souls have unique abilities or powers. Unlike us, their souls can vary in color, while monster souls are pure white. They are stronger than us in many ways. An unfair advantage, if you ask me. It's an interesting topic. Can't fault anyone for being invested in it. That's all I've got for you. Oh, we're being stalked. Sans is not powerful. He is trained well enough to defend himself, but powerful wouldn't be the word. It's a hard thing for a monster to live with just 1 HP. We can't understand how that was even possible, but it happened. I tried to search for a way to redeem it, but it seemed like there's nothing we could have done. It worries me. It worries me someday something might happen to him and he'll... I don't want to think about it. From Omen Heart. Quick question for Dr. Gaster. Are you aware you are talking to people who can control or alter the worlds they create? Also, big fan, have a donut. Creates a white flashing donut that looks plain, but tastes like his favorite dessert. Well, technically everyone can. You just need a bit of imagination. And a bit of... well, lots of free time. Why do you ask? And why do you keep giving me your food? I appreciate it, but I'm not going to take the offer. I'm sorry. From Millie Kuranai. Question for Gaster. Have you ever met other versions of yourself before or not? And do you believe they are real or just your imagination? I mean, I know it doesn't seem like it, but my mind is still here. Yes, I've met other versions of myself in dreams. It wasn't that great of a thing. It's always dark, too dark, and glitchy. It bothers me. But people have weird dreams all the time. No use on worrying about it. There's nothing I can do anyway. From Samney Cat. I have a couple of questions. 1. Did you make the language? If not, how did you come across it? 2. How do you speak like that when you speak wingdings? People say it's a font, but how do you speak font? I assume you mean wingdings. No, I did not create wingdings. It's not a language either. It is more of a cipher in a sense. I've spoken it since I was a kid, born. You might be able to read it but not speak it. And like I just said, you cannot speak font. I was born with it. You can try to speak wingding for all you want, but it's not going to work. From Carrie T. Since you know there is a void, do you think that there could be other dimensions? Other dimensions? As intriguing as it sounds, there is no proof of them existing. But maybe. I didn't think a void existed, but here I am. Actually, this reminds me a bit of my lab assistant. She talks about dimensions and their existence a lot. She wants to prove they exist to me, and I'm glad she's interested in this topic. But her view of them is, interesting, to say the least. From Opal the Angel. Is it difficult for your hands to do many different independent tasks simultaneously? If so, have you ever mixed up what your hands were doing? Have you lost hands before? Is there a limit to how many you can have at once? Sorry if this is too many questions at once. I haven't really ever sent in asks. Oh, not at all. Not a problem. No, they were made to be used simultaneously, so it wasn't hard to get adjusted. The max amount of hands I can create is 7. Of course, sometimes things can get a bit out of hand, but that's caused by distractions. Things that could have been easily avoided. Why are we fighting again? Wasn't there an earthquake alert? Nothing happened. Is this some kind of stupid prank? What a waste of my time. From Siri. For Gaster. Do you miss Sans and Papyrus? Truly. It's likely that they miss me too. Probably. Lately, I've been thinking that I need to get back from work sooner, even if I don't like the idea. It's not like I don't enjoy my time on Snowdon. It's just that when I'm home, I can't keep working on my research. Perhaps I should take Sans and Papyrus to a trip all around the underground. I know Papyrus would enjoy it. How long has it been since I got here? I have to get out of here. This place doesn't feel safe anymore. Why wasn't this the first thing I did when I woke up here? They are following me. This place is big enough to get lost. Where am I even supposed to go? No, it doesn't matter. Don't worry. I won't worry. Just keep running, and everything will be okay. I'll find something eventually. I knew it. It was about time to leave this place. Home. Finally, I can go back. Sans, Papyrus, I'm sorry for the long wait. What? Why is this not working? You have to be messing with me. Why won't you let me go? They don't seem bothered. Not at all. It's like they disappeared. I don't understand. They aren't even trying to search for me. Am I a bad person? anything deserving of this. You again. Leave me alone!